Hey guys, what's going on? Well, we got these units done. A couple of them still need to go to Michigan to be flashed. These are XTS2500's. I'll show them to you one by one. I've got a lot of VHF units coming in. They're 5000's. I've got 8 of them that are on their way in, and these are units that I converted that will be sent up to Michigan for firmware and flash. All of them, most of these are already flashed for FPP. I've got UHF, I've got VHF, and I've got UHF range 2 in S-split, which is 450 to 520, and only one of these is a 4 meg. And these units here are due to be sent out. One's already got FPP, but this one needs to be flashed and converted. This one needs to be converted. It's converted in the software and then aligned, and the tuning values are set. This is an S-split 5000. That'll go for, I think I'll do 12 on that. And once these are done, these will be going out. Trim this shakiness off. This will be going out. These will, the VHF units, I've got them in fire yellow, and I've also got them in black. So I've got let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 2 dozen, 12, 13. Got 13 VHF units, XTS5000's. I've got 13 of them in VHF. I've got right at probably, I think I got 5 XTS5000's with 9600 baud in 800 megahertz, 9600 baud trunking. Those will go for $1,000. Depends on the accessories. These will go for $960 each. Everything's done right on them. They need absolutely nothing. I don't dick around when it comes to parts and accessories. They cost money. The LCDs cost $64, and I get them from Jeff at Sandy Communications. The keypads are about another $60. The housings, if you can find them, are very expensive. The batteries that I sell, that I'll be selling with the 5000's, are nickel metal hydrides. I've got lithium ions on them now, but nickel metal hydrides, brand new in the box, FM approved, green dot, and they all rate out at over 3200 or 3400 milliamp. So I've got impressed chargers, and I've got pretty much everything covered in the 2500's. You know, you'll see a lot of them on eBay, but I'll tell you one thing you won't see. You won't see complete systems. And right when I picked this up, I realized I didn't put that belt clip on. Damn it! I had that hooked up to for a case. But new belt clips, brand new. Impressed batteries. Price these. Price an impressed battery for 2500. Price the heavy duty contact side contact dust cover. Price the remote speaker mic clip. Price a brand new antenna. Price of housing. price the LCDs, price the keypads, price the keypad rubber, and then factor in the price of the conversion firmware. Will all be 19 on these, and flash on the VHFs and the UHFs will be, for FPP, the 800 megahertz are going to be 9600 baud. There's no excuses with these radios. There's no issues with these radios. Everything is just like they need to be. I've worked very, very hard to get these units just like I need them. And the units that I just pulled the trigger on tonight are all 5000's and they're VHF. I'm going to have to do conversions on them to convert them to Model 3s, but this is how they'll look when they get back. If you want fire yellow, I can swing that. Everything's done right. So I've got, let's see, I said, I've got quite a few, 8, a good dozen in VHF. Well, 13 XTS5000's in VHF. They're not going to go cheap because I mean, you just have to do the numbers, and you have to add in how much these batteries cost, how much these accessories cost, how much the upgrade costs, how much the housing costs, how much the keypad. Everything is new. And all the tuning and alignment that's done on these units, everything's been tuned on an Aeroflex. Everything's been professionally done. This one's going to be, I might keep this a Model 2, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But the price on these are very, very reasonable. And like I said, they're going to need nothing. If you need impress chargers, I got them. If you need regular chargers, I got them. Anything you need in the XTS line, I carry. The batteries, I've got as many as you need. RF adapters, I've still got quite a few of those. If you need, let's see, leather cases, I've got those. Anything you need, I can handle now. This has taken a long time to get these exactly like I need them, especially on the 2500s. And the radio's coming in to convert. It's not cheap by any means. By the way, these radios all have brand new CMOS, whatever. I don't know if that's actually a word or how that's spelled out, but the internal batteries that run the clocks are brand new. Everything has been checked on them, and everything. They need nothing. They're great. But anyway, if you're needing one, you can get a hold of me. The S splits are very hard to get. They're very hard to get in FPP. I'll guarantee you that. You know, you'll see some with trunking, but you're not going to see many that are. Go up a few channels here. That's 450. You're not going to see many that are FPP. 450, okay. So I mean, you know, they can go up to 520. I've got one more 2500 on the way in. I've got 3 more 2500s on the way in. So that'll make, well, you do the math. The ones that are coming in are BN versions, Bravo. They'll have 19 firmware. They'll be, I'm gonna upgrade them to Model 3s. They're 1.5s right now, and they will need absolutely nothing when you get them. Anyway, that's pretty much what's going on. I've got, I don't know, I've got a lot of Impress chargers. If you need gang chargers, I've got those. Need gang chargers for Motorola or Moto Turbos, I've got those. If you need XTVAs, I've got, I don't know, a dozen, maybe 10 XTVAs. Those come with hand mics, speakers, got a couple with amplifiers, and the display mics, trying to think. They're the open-faced units, and they work very well. You've seen them in the other videos. If you haven't, go back and look. But XTS5000's are beautiful. And let's see, we're looking at 4 or 5 of them here. So I guess it'd be 1, 2, well, okay, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 13. I'll have 13 of them in stock, ready to roll out the door. So if you need them, they're not going to go cheap, because I paid a lot of money to get everything done right. And if you want a radio done right, that's very, very good. But let me take that out of program mode. If you want it done right, that costs money, and you can buy them. You can buy radios off of eBay, but I'll tell you, you need to look at the back tags. You need to really look at the firmware. You need to make sure that those things actually work. You need to make sure that they've been tested. You need to make sure of a lot of things. And if you don't believe me, you're really going to be disappointed. I've had a lot of people get a hold of me who have bought radios from overseas, and those radios have shown up with problems. And the radios that are made from overseas are junk, plain and simple. And the ones that are the radios that are selling on eBay, a lot of them, probably 8 out of every 10 have issues of one sort or another. And these have no issues, and they won't. These took a long time to get together. You guys wanted 2500s. I've got them in every frequency range. I've got the VHF, I've got the UHF 1 and 2, which is 380 to 470, 450 to 520. Everything's been tuned on an Aeroflex. All the firmware is the latest firmware, and all the components are brand new. So that's pretty much what's been going on, and I'm excited about the VHF line. I needed them, and VHFs are very expensive, but they're worth it. You can get a whole lot more range if you're out in the country with a VHF radio as opposed to a UHF. UHF is meant more for urban areas, penetrating buildings and things like that. VHFs will pull signal from long distance. I'm tired. Been working on radios all day and working on deals all day, and everything's working out very well. But like I said, if you need the Impress chargers, I got them. Oh, I do have a 900 megahertz 2500 on its way in, and that will look exactly like these do. Beautiful radios. 2500s are powerhouses in a small package. Quick carry radios. And I'm partial to the Yellow Jacket 5000's. I think the contrast is very good, and if you work for a fire department, by the way, I do have Impress batteries. I've got quite a few Impress batteries. I've got also non-Impress batteries, but they're all Motorola. So anything you need, I got. But, you know, like I said, if you want to go and, you know, find one that's been kicked down an alley, or, you know, has questionable history, everything on these radios, the serial numbers, everything's been run through trace.com, NCIC, they're all clean, they need nothing, and they're very good. Digital, analog, APCO B25 interop, 19 firmware, 9600 baud on 800 megahertz, and FPP on the UHF and VHF side. So anyway, take it easy guys, that's pretty much what's going on. If you need one of these, let me know, inbox me, and because I'd much rather sell them off of eBay than on eBay, and they'll probably, that's why I don't list so much on eBay anymore. But at the same time, eBay is a good venue, and you know, some will be listed on there. So anyway, take it easy guys, I hope you're having a good weekend, and later on.